All right, fam, now for our feature story of the day. Bitcoin analyst says the pretty bitty still on track for 1.8 million per coin. And I'll be sharing his timeline, so let's break this baby down. Welcome, everyone, just joining the live stream. What it do? So, yeah. Let's break this baby down here. Here we go. Bitcoin remains on track to surpass 1.8 million by 2035, which means within the next decade. Obviously, it's 2025 right now. Let me know if you think that will likely occur. You know, Cathie Wood a long time ago, years ago, was projecting Bitcoin will be 1 million by 2030, and now it's like up to like, I think 2.8 million per coin by 2030. So this would be a bearish scenario in comparison to Cathie Wood's projection, but I want to know your thoughts, so let me know. So yeah, this correction, waning investor appetite caused by the ongoing global trade ascension, according to Joe Burnett, Director of Market Research over at Unchained. Speaking at the Chain Reaction live show, Burnett said that the pretty little bitty is still in the long-term bullish cycle and could potentially rival or surpass gold's 21 trillion market cap within the next decade. I think that's a very good goal, and I think that is very realistic as well. And I think it could happen even sooner if the United States starts trading their fool's gold, which is gold, the poor man's Bitcoin, for the real thing. Because there's nothing like the real thing, baby. There's only one apex predator. Yeah, I mean, there's no competitor. Despite the tariff uncertainty limiting risk appetites amongst the investors, research analysts remain optimistic about the pretty little bitty long-term prospects for the next decade. Quoting them here, when I think about where will the Bitcoin be in 10 years, there are two models I admire. One is the parallel model, which suggests that Bitcoin will be about 1.8 million in 2035. The other is the Michael Saylor Bitcoin 24 model, which suggests the pretty little bitty will be 2.1 million by 2035. Burnett emphasized that both are good base cases, adding the Bitcoin trajectory could exceed these predictions depending upon the broader macroeconomic factors. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Can we really hit, 1.8 million or even 10 million by the first quarter of 2035? According to Cointelegraph, they said perhaps. But first, we need to unravel the tangled web of the markets. Well, let's unravel this mofo, shall we? The automobile industry is significantly more valuable than the horse and buggy industry, Burnett said, adding that the Bitcoin has more advanced technological properties, which make it surpass the 21 trillion market cap of gold. He added the following. The gold market is an estimated 21 trillion market. If Bitcoin just hit 21 trillion and had a Bitcoin gold parity, Bitcoin would be 1 million per coin today. And sounds good to me. Since U.S. President Trumpster our POTUS on inauguration, when we hit the all-time high, Jan 20th, global markets have been under pressure due to the heightened trade war fears. Hours after taking office, Trump threatened to impose sweeping import tariffs aimed at reducing the country's trade deficit, weighing on risk sentiment across both equities and crypto. And guess what? The one thing you can't tariff? Bitcoin. In fact, Shandy just dropped a brand new song called You Can't Put the Tariffs on the Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Make sure you guys are subscribed to Shandy 10, #1 Bitcoin music, hands down. And while Bitcoin's role as a safe haven asset may reemerge amid the ongoing trade war concerns, physical gold and tokenized gold remain the current winners, soon to be losers if we compare it against pretty low bitty, because pretty low bitty is going up forever lower. We're only up like 170 million% in the past 16 years. How much percent is gold up in the past 100,000 years? I'm scratching my head. I know we recently just hit a 32 something all-time high. Peter Schiff doing backflips here in Dorado, Puerto Rico with the broskies. But I digress. You guys let me know your thoughts. And now there's a lot of talk about gold-backed stablecoins and the de-dollarization, which will only send the pretty little bitty astronomical where no man has gone before, escaping the firmament. Anyways, tariff fears led tokenized gold trading volume to surge to 2-year highs this week, topping $1 billion for the first time since the U.S. banking crisis of 2023. Remember that? The local banks were all, going under one after the other. The regional banking crisis, I think that's what it was coined. Bitcoin. Bitcoin volatility has fallen during both the bear and the bull market, signaling growth maturity as an asset class. Bitcoin's reaching adolescence. It's hitting puberty, and this is where we should be right now. While another 80% drawdown during the future bear markets is still possible, it will act as a robust acquisition period for the strongest of the hodlers, flexing on them. That's right. The highs bring the bitty attention, and the deep, dark bear markets move the coins into the hands of the strongest, most convicted hodlers as fast as possible. Diamond hands and laser eyes. Arthur Hayes, just Blaze, co-founder of BitMEX, chief investment officer of the Maelstrom, predicted pretty little bitty climbing to 250 before the end of this year. If the U.S. Fed formally enters a quantitative easing cycle, which most likely they will, Nippinator's having a dream. You can hear him. Despite the optimistic predictions, investors remain cautious and continue rebalancing their portfolios. Unless you're all in on Bitcoin, you ain't rebalancing shit. HODL be thy name, and you've probably been all in for years, like yours truly. But I digress. Take a significant position in the next 90 days for the markets gain more clarity of the global tariff negotiations. Emmanuel Cardozo. Sounds like Bozo. Market analyst of the real world asset tokenization platform Bricken. Quoting him here. With money flowing out of the Bitcoin ETFs, investors are looking for safer spots to hold their cash right now. We can't hold it under the mattress any longer. And if we put it in the bank, well, what do we call them folks who hoard the fiat currency at the bank? I don't want to be called poor. Including strong currencies, gold's a traditional vehicle in these cases and go to where the markets are uncertain. You can't have so much uncertainty. But life is uncertain, isn't it? Since the beginning of 2025, the price of the gold has risen over 23%, Peter Schiffmeister, outperforming the biddy, which has fallen, oh no, by more than 10% after rising 170 million%. We're down 10% on the year. And Peter Schiff has the balls to flex about his gold. It's hilarious. But anyways, fam, there you have it. There's the latest and greatest. Let me know your thoughts. 1.8 million per coin. Holla. And welcome to the Q&A segment of the live stream.